Well, I guess I'm jumping on the bandwagon. Well, alright, we're back at it again. We went out looking for some vinyl on Saturday. We had a few hours to kill, so we went out on a little vinyl search and come across a few things. And the only one I know about, the one I found and I picked out, now he picked me out some, they're mystery, I haven't seen them yet. So I don't know, he wanted me to do it on camera, get my reaction on camera. I'm not the greatest at giving reactions and stuff, but I'm going to try to, I don't know what it is, so I am kind of excited. The one I picked out is Larry John Wilson, Let Me Sing My Song to You. And I picked this up. I think I paid, I think I got it for $7, $6, $7. Anyway, I got that one. I'm not real familiar with it. I kind of like the album cover. And it's one of those I picked up is in good shape. It just needs to be cleaned. The record's real dusty, but no scratches that I could see, or very little. The price was decent, so I was like, well, let me get, I don't like to leave empty-handed, so I figured I'd get that. Well, I didn't know he had already put some back for me. He goes, well, I got some I got back there. So I'm about to get into those now. So he wanted me to record this without him around. So anyway, so this is about to be the rest. I think he picked out 5, I got the 1, so this is gonna be a 6-album thing. Never listened to this Larry Wilson. I've never listened to it before, so I can't give you anything on that. I don't know if I've listened to any of these that he picked out. So we're both seeing these for the first time right now, me and y'all. Okay, here's one of them. D.B. Cooper, Dangerous Curves. Huh, I like the album art. Whoa, I'm not going to show you guys the back. Yeah, I'm not going to show the back. The back is very provocative. That's what the word I'm going to use. You guys can probably look it up online. Anyway, I have no idea what this is. I really like the looks of it, though. You know, me and him have similar. I think he knows what I like the looks of, and I think he got these pretty. I think he got about $5 or $6 a piece. So he said he checked them; they're in decent shape. But anyway, so D.B. Cooper, Dangerous Curves. You guys make sure you check out the back of it. It's got a whole bunch of pictures. Oh, you know what? It's got a barcode. Let me just scan this real quick. I'm curious. I'm just gonna pick one. Okay, I mean that one's $3, so it's nothing that's high value. It looks like, but that I don't really care. I want to listen to it. But let's see what's next. Time to Get It Together. Wow, this is another one. I really like the looks of the album cover here. Oh, I can show the back of this one. This one's good. Let's see. I can't really tell from the spine. I'm trying to see who it is. Joe South, Linda Ronstadt, Quicksilver Messenger Service, The Sons, Lothar, and the Hand People. Man, again, something really different, obscure to me, at least. Maybe you guys can tell me if you know something about it. Again, another good pick, something that would stand out to me as being something I want. That's what's great about the vinyl has been I get to experience music I've never listened to. You know what's funny is once in a while, and I probably mentioned this before too, once in a while I'll get one of these albums that just something different I don't think I've ever heard before. I'll put it on, I'll be listening, I'll be like, whoa, that sounds familiar. I remember that song because I was around the 70s and 80s, so some of this stuff I've heard maybe once or twice. I don't know about any of these so far, but I'm just saying in general. Oh man, Dueling Banjos, Deliverance. That's what I'm talking. Dude, that is sick, and it's a shot from the movie. Big fan of the movie. I'm a big movie buff. Big fan. It's got some more shots from the movie back here on the back. I love Dueling Banjos, and I love that scene in the movie. It's such a iconic scene, and man, that is really cool. Again, his I love the way his brain works along. I mean, it's like me, part 2. You know, it's always a great feeling. So I'm looking forward to that. I've listened to dueling I used to have dueling banjos on, was it cassette or CD? Okay, and we got looks like a Zappa album here. And I don't think I don't think he's familiar with any of this stuff. I think he just thinks it's something that's I'm probably gonna like, or I don't know if that's how he looks at it or not. He's not here to give his version of it. Old Masters, Zappa Old Masters. So, yeah, I mean, y'all know who that is, and most of you watching this is going to know that. And I imagine most of you watching this is probably close to my generation. We got, so that's another one. I'm looking forward to that. I don't know if I own any other Zappa albums. Maybe one. I don't know. What we got here? The Marshall Tucker Band. Okay, Marshall Tucker Band. Again, I don't think I've ever heard. I've heard stuff from them. Don't know if I've ever heard this album. What's the name of the album? It's got a little bit of ringware there. It's I can't read it. It's kind of war right there. You guys have to tell me the name of this one. I don't know if you can see up there at the top. It's kind of wore off. If you guys are familiar with it, you'll probably be able to tell me. I don't know, but I'm looking forward to that. Again, good choices. I mean, some stuff I'm interested in listening to and stuff that stands out. Okay, what do we got here? On the Beach. Again, man, I like I'm a photographer, so I like stuff. I don't know, I like a lot of stuff that's photographs. Is that the cover? Is that yeah, I guess that's the cover. Oh, this is Neil Young. Okay. Oh, that's right. I've seen this album in his discography. I've looked through his oh man, I like Neil Young. I don't get into, the politics of music, so I know lately people have been like they're over some of his political views or his whatever. I don't, that doesn't play any part in my music listening. I listen to music for the music. I don't get caught up on that. So that's what he picked out, the one I got, and the ones he picked out, and that's been our latest haul, if you will, or whatever you want to call it, latest to add to the collection. I got to put all these in my Discog. But I think that's it. I just wanted to go through that real quick. I can't tell you anything about any of these until I listen to them, and then maybe if there's any that stand out that you'd like my opinions on after I listen to them, let me know in the comments, and I'll put that to the front of the list. I'm set and make notes. I sit there, put on music. I don't have a lot of time to do that, but when I do, I love to sit there, put an album on, and I'll grab my notepad and I'll make some notes on how I feel about it. Some of the bands I've been listening to, I'll get into some of that eventually down the road when we get kind of slowed down on the collecting part. I'll go back through and I'll give more insight on my opinions. Not that I'm qualified to do a whole bunch of reviews on music, but I mean, I'm qualified to tell you how I feel about it. So far, I can tell you I found a lot of things in my collection that I enjoy and a lot of things that I probably won't go back and listen to anytime soon. Although there is that feeling that sometimes you listen to something, and you guys can relate to this, I'm sure. You listen to it and you're sitting there and you're going, I don't get it. It's not really my thing. Whatever. And then you kind of, I don't know, something, you go a day or two later, you kind of, something's in the back of your head and you're like, what, is that music I was listening to? So you put it back on and now you're hearing it and it's kind of pleasing, that little voice in your head that was playing it. And then you kind of start looking forward to hearing it, I think that happens to a lot of people. I know it happens to me. So then I kind of start becoming a little bit more of a fan of something I didn't think I was going to be off the get-go. That hasn't happened with some bands yet. There's some bands out there I'll get more into when I look at their albums and talk to you about them and get your guys' opinions. But that's been happening to me here and there in some of these albums, and so I look forward to sharing all that. I also look forward to giving the review on these speakers that I got. If you guys watched that episode or not, it was a few episodes ago. My son bought me some speakers. Anyway, I've got a few things I'm going to review. I'm making sure I'm trying to get hours and hours of using it under my belt so I don't just give you a knee-jerk reaction, because if I would have, I think one thing right off the bat I would have been against was the preamp, because I didn't think it was really that big of a deal over the cheapy one I had, and I'll get more into that when I give the review. That's all coming up soon, so make sure you like and subscribe, turn on notifications, and if you want to sit here and listen to me ramble on about the equipment I've been listening to and using. And then maybe some bands and some albums we'll talk about more. Just make sure you're subscribed and you're watching for that. And this is the Ramblin' Wolfman, and I think I've rambled on enough today about this and what's coming up. So thank you for watching. I appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to this. This has been exciting. I haven't stopped the excitement. I'm still, every time I get an hour or two to sit and listen to music, I've really reconnected with that, and it's something I didn't really do since my 20s. And now that I'm a midlifer, I hope there's others that's getting experience what I'm experiencing. I imagine there is. Anyway, all right, guys. I already gave you my outro, so we'll call it right there. Thanks.